This is Brent, president of B2C Fitness, and we're talking about self-administered release techniques for those muscles that lie just above the scapula. In the previous videos, we did static release technique for levator scapulae, supraspinatus, and upper trap. In this video, we're going to go ahead and progress to active release technique for the levator scapulae. Now, in active release, I'm assuming that we've already toned down the trigger points. We've used those static release techniques that I talked about in previous videos, and now we're going to progress. In active release, we're taking it a step farther by trying to bind down adhesive points within the connective tissue and then pull the muscle through that, improving function. I'm going to have Laura come out and help me demonstrate. So you're going to assume the same position that we assumed for the static release technique. She's still going to look for the most tender spot. We're going to assume that's where the most adhesion would be. Make sure you're standing with good posture. Good. And then to make this active, I'm going to have her move the ball just superior to the trigger point. Not really off the trigger point, just to the top of the adhesive area. And then I'm going to have her go through all of her neck motions that would elongate her levator scapulae. So that's going to be contralateral flexion, contralateral rotation, and a little bit of flexion as if she's looking into her opposite front pocket. Good. And then go ahead back to neutral. And then back down into a stretch. So the protocol for this is the same as active stretching. We're going to do 8 to 15 reps with 2-second holds in the lengthened position. Now with Laura, this would be where I stopped. This is actually a pretty challenging maneuver for her. She's getting quite a bit out of this. But I want to go ahead and demonstrate what the final progression of active release technique for the levator scapulae would be. So she'd go down into her neck progression, and then she would depress and retract her scapula and go into full scaption with her shoulder. And then she'd go back down and neutral. Look into front pocket, reach up, good, down, back to neutral. Now what she's doing with that is she's going through all the lengthening she can at her neck, then depressing and retracting her scapula, and with scaption forcing upward rotation, which further lengthens the levator scapulae. She'd still do it 8 to 15 times with 2-second holds in each position. What you'll find is that you'll release trigger points within a few weeks, moving to this active technique probably another couple weeks, and once you get close to optimal extensibility of the levator scapulae, you'll be able to move into that last progression as a way to polish off the last bit of dysfunction. Thank you.